My wish was to go to Disney World.
Go to Paris to visit my family.
To go to the Grand Canyon with her family.
A makeover, trips to Disney, boxing lessons. What's going to make the child happy?
What does foundation mean?
Take a Breather Foundation helps children living with cystic fibrosis. Our mission is to provide wishes for these children.
They can just go on a trip and enjoy themselves, or they can go on their iPad that they couldn't afford.
We're not only looking to help them from an emotional perspective, just make them happy, create smiles.
The Take a Breather Foundation was established in 2012. We started out with an event, the NARBA Cystic Fibrosis Run, and it has evolved over the years, and now it's an event that is under the Take a Breather Foundation. Our name is actually our mission. We provide a breather for these children, an escape from their disease.
CF is the most common genetic disorder, especially among Caucasians. It is characterized by chronic lung infections, breathing difficulties, difficulties absorbing and digesting food.
Children that are affected have chronic lung disease. They get chronic bronchitis, recurrent pneumonia, so they have respiratory difficulties. The other thing is their digestive system doesn't work, so they have trouble gaining weight.
During the admissions, they get stuck with IVs multiple times. They end up having to get a PICC line. They get x-rays. They get a lot of poking and prodding. The minimum stay is 2 weeks. And the children, the patients can't leave their rooms because of infection control. So they're literally stuck in a room for 2 weeks. You know, we had 2 individuals who are waiting for lung transplants, but patients have cystic fibrosis.
The life expectancy for somebody born with CF today is in the late 30s, about 37 to 38 years. There are no cures for CF at present.
My connection to cystic fibrosis started 25 years ago when I met my husband, Matt.
I myself have cystic fibrosis.
Over the years, I've seen the toll the disease can take on someone physically and emotionally.
It's day in and day out, so getting a break for the whole entire family is a blessing. Any break you can get at all.
It was great. It was a lot of fun. It was a great vacation down to Disney World. And I was struggling a little bit before the trip, so it was a really nice break just to forget about all that.
I'd like to say thank you for my guitar lessons because they're amazing and it's a huge de-stressor in my life and I really appreciate it. I sing and play and I've performed twice so far for the traveling musicians. I feel excited about starting college and getting ready to take on life.
I was very lucky to meet a beautiful, bright young lady by the name of Ashley Owens. Her wish was to go to the Grand Canyon with her family, and she had told us about the pain and the difficulty breathing, and was she going to see her wedding day. Then on those days where she was able to draw a full breath and had strength and could go to the Grand Canyon, those are the biggest rewards for me as a journalist to see and to chronicle.
My son Paul got his wish. We went to the Atlantis resort.
Just the whole thing of taking care of Paul and doing all his treatments and being in the hospital a lot, it gave us an opportunity to be together.
Maddie, who loves theater and dancing and singing, got to see Hamilton and spend a weekend in New York.
My daughter Marlia has CF and we were the recipients of the trip to Paris.
Going to Paris made me forget about my CF. Visiting my family, seeing the Eiffel Tower, the Ark.
Unlike some of the other foundations and things out there, this goes to someone that can help them now. You know, this is something that's tangible, something you can reach out and grab.
Just to see them have, a day, maybe a week worth of distraction and fun and immersion in life, I think that has a great healing effect for everybody in the family.
They come home with a whole new attitude and they don't feel so down and out. It gives them a real boost.
I thank them. They gave Paul a week of sunshine.
And one of the thank you notes that we received from a child, they ended by saying, I guess having CF isn't so bad. And to me, that sentence alone summed up the foundation is helping these children.
Most people I know try to make their children's lives as normal as they can. So giving to this foundation, you'll really be helping a whole family.
We actually raise the majority of our money through events, and so we have 4 events now with the gala. We had the Narberth 5-mile run and walk. We have the Take a Breather 5K run that we do down at Longport. And we're getting ready to host our 5th annual Bowling for Breath. And we have some excellent donors that help us along the way as well.
Even though you're stuck with it for your whole life, you should also be able to be like someone that doesn't have it and forget about everything.
When you meet some of these recipients of these wishes and some of the struggles that they've been through, it's a natural progression from I want to give, how do I help, can I volunteer my time, can I write a check?
I actually have 2 wishes. My first wish obviously is to see a cure for cystic fibrosis. And then my second wish is to provide wishes for children with cystic fibrosis. Currently we're doing it closer to the Philadelphia, New Jersey, Delaware area, but I would like to grow the foundation so we can provide wishes for kids across the country.